Good morning, students. Today we will discuss English practice test 5 and 6 that were conducted on 14th and 15th of October. See question number 1. A crowd of grey cloaked figures dash together like a ragged flock of birds. So here flock of birds means group of birds. So we should use the word huddled. Huddled means crowded. So the blank should fit by the word crowded. Crowded means huddled. A crowd of grey cloaked figures coming together. So coming together means huddled. Then let us see the remaining words. Husbanded means utilized. Husbanded means utilized. Imbued. Imbued means filled with. Imbued means filled with. Hypothecated means mortgaged. Hypothecated means mortgaged. So here we should use the word huddled. Huddled means crowded. Huddled means crowded. See the next one. John was a true gentleman whose dash to his chosen career commanded the highest repute. So repute means having good reputation. Having good reputation. So John was a true gentleman whose commitment. Whose commitment. Here whose is a possessive pronoun. Whose is a possessive pronoun. So we need a noun to form the object of possessive pronoun. Whenever there is a possessive pronoun, we need a object. So whose commitment is correct. So whose commitment. So we need a noun. Commitment is a noun. John was a true gentleman whose commitment to his chosen career commanded the highest repute. Then consumption. Consumption means coming into existence. Consumption means coming into existence. Conjecture means speculation. Conjecture means speculation or doubt. Conjecture means speculation or doubt. Then continue. Continue means carrying something. Continue means carrying something. So we should use the word commitment. Next. The Victorians were dashed by science and progress and felt that they could improve society in the same way as they were improving technology. So the Victorians were impressed. So here we should use the correct word impressed. So here Victorians were impressed. Victorians were impressed. So Victorians is a noun. To modify the noun you should use the word adjective. So you should use adjective. Impressed is the correct word. Impressed is the correct word. The Victorians were impressed by science and progress and felt that they could improve the society in the same way as they were improving technology. Then indebted means showing gratitude. Showing gratitude. Reversed. Reversed means switched. All of you know the word reversed. It is very commonly used word. Instituted means established. Instituted means established. Then placated. What is the meaning of placated? Satisfied. So here the Victorians were impressed is the correct thing. Impressed. Victorians is a noun. We should use adjective impressed. Then stray dogs should not be allowed to roam and be a threat. Here A is a indefinite article. So whenever you are using the article, whether it is a definite article or indefinite article, it should be followed by a noun. So menace is a noun. Menace is a noun. So always remember a definite article or indefinite article is followed by noun. We are having two indefinite articles, a and an. The is the definite article. The is the definite article. So menace. Menace means threat. Menace meaning threat. T-H-R-E-A-T, threat. Stray dogs should not be allowed to roam and be a threat and danger to the public, especially children, the weak and the aged. Let us know the meanings of the remaining things. Knack means cleverness. Knack means cleverness. Then jiffy. Jiffy means a few moments. Few moments. Jubilation means enjoy. Jubilation means enjoy. Levity means light heart, having light-heartedness. That is levity. So you should use the word menace. Next, the residents say that even in fine and warm weather they have to endure. Endure means suffer. Endure means suffer. The dash smell of sewage and drains. So if you are seeing the two words sewage and drain, the smell that is coming from sewage or drain, that is a bad smell or harmful smell. So you should use noxious. Noxious means harmful. Noxious means harmful. Then let us see the remaining words. So overt. Overt means open. Nebulous. Nebulous means ill. Nebulous means ill. Onerous. Onerous means burden. Onerous means burden. Nauseated. Unpleasant. Nauseated means unpleasant. So we should use correct word harmful. Harmful means noxious. See the next one. Here we are given with 4 words. We have to identify the word which is having spelling mistake or which is inappropriate word. Responsible administrator should induct an inquiry is not correct. We should use conduct. Appropriate word is conduct. We should conduct an inquiry. That is the correct thing, not induct. Induct means introduction program. So induct is not correct. Conduct is correct. Responsible administrator should conduct an inquiry into such things and see that necessary reforms are made. So instead of using induct, use the word conduct. The chef arm. Chef means cook. Chef means cook. Here the chief aim. Chef is not correct. We should use chief. Chief means main. The chief aim, that means the main aim of this initiative has been to shed light, to focus, to bring into focus. Shed light means bring into focus on the nature and essence of disagreement between the two. So the main aim, the chief aim is not correct, the chief aim is correct. So chief is the inappropriate word. A conference was being held today to explore the rise of fascism. Fascism means political ideology. Fascism means political ideology, and far right movements means campaigns, conducting the campaigns. And how to connect racism is not correct, combat racism. So racism is a social evil. Racism is a social evil. We have to fight against the racism. So we should use the word combat. Combat means fight. Racism is a social evil which should be fought with. So we should not use connect, we should use combat. Combat is the appropriate word. He said most of the troops had been inoculated against anthrax, while they also possessed antidotes to combat nerve gas and tablets to elevate. Elevate means increase. Elevate means increase. Here, to get rid of the effects of radiation sickness. So here we should use not elevate, it should be elevate. Alleviate means to provide relief. To provide relief. So by using tablets and antidotes, we are getting relief against the disease. So we should use the word alleviate, not elevate. Elevate is not correct. Alleviate is correct. Alleviate means to provide relief, to get relief. Next, Poland is planning to purchase 64 multi-role aircraft from 2021, as it has been revealed in an update to the country's modernization plans. So here purchase, P-U-R-C-H-A-S-E, correct. Revealed, R-E-V-E-A-L-E-D, revealed, correct. Update, U-P-D-A-T, update, correct. Plans, P-L-A-N-S, plans is also correct. So all are correct is the correct thing. Let us see the next one. The dash of Enron, a prominent energy trading firm, dented. Dented means decreased. Investor conference in corporate America. So the demise of or debacle. So the fall of Enron. Here, the is the definite article. See, the is the definite article. We should use noun. In the blank, we should use noun. So you should use the correct word demise or debacle. Both meaning the fall. The fall of Enron, a prominent energy trading firm. Dented invested confidence. Dented means decreased investor confidence in the corporate America. Then we should see the remaining thing. Conundrum means confusion. Conundrum means confusion or dilemma. So confusion or dilemma. So you should use correct word demise or debacle. Next thing, her family was offered security several times, but her father, a or an prominent figure. So prominent means we can use distinguished or eminent. Means very famous or known to all. Known person. So a very famous or known person. So her family was offered security several times, but her father, a distinguished figure, that means a very famous person or eminent person, famous person, refused. Imminent means going to happen. Imminent meaning is going to happen. Diminished means decreased. Diminished means decreased. So here we should use distinguished and eminent. One of the most respected analysts in his field, he has dashed that. That means one of the famous analysts, what they are going to do, they are going to predict something. So we should use predicted or forecasted. So here has, after has, we should use third form of the verb. We should use V3 form, third form. So predicted or forecasted. That means knowing before itself, guessing before itself. That is the meaning of predicted and forecasted. One of the most respected analysts in his field, he has predicted that the housing market is due to come down to ground. That means the housing market is going to fall with a bump. So housing market is going to fall soon. That one of the analysts had predicted before itself. So we should use predicted or forecasted. Broadcasted means transmitted. Broadcasting a cricket live match. So transmitting. Then we should use only two things. One is predicted, one is forecasted. Both are correct. Broadcasted means transmitted. Broadcasted means transmitted. Then indicted means accused of crime. Indicted means accused of crime. An unexpected spike in joblessness claims announced last week, denounced, doused and quenched. Both are correct. Here spike is the subject. Spike is the subject. Hopes is the object. Hopes is the object. Connecting subject and object, there should be a verb. So an unexpected spike, that means increase in joblessness claims announced last week, doused or quenched, that means putting an end. Putting an end. So we should use doused and quenched. That the economic downturn had finally reached an inflection point. Economic fall. Economic downturn means economic fall has reached a inflection point at a peak stage. Then let us see here the remaining words, that is quenched, that is prowled and this one, denounced. Prowled means walking stealthily. Walking stealthily, that means without knowing, without knowing for other person. Walking very slowly, walking like a thief. That is the meaning prowled. Denounced. So meaning of denounced. Denounced means criticizing publicly. Criticized openly. That is denounced. Then reports of celebrations in New York City police precincts have dashed immediately after the judgment. Verdict means judgment was made public. So surfaced or emerged. So that means the celebrations have started in the New York Police Department immediately after the judgment was made public. Immediately after the judgment was made public, New York police have started their celebration. So here we should use surfaced and emerged. Both are correct. Effaced means erased. Effaced means erased. Appear we should not use. Why? Because this is the base form of the verb. Again, when there is have, after has or have, use V3 form only. So surfaced is correct, emerged is correct. Effaced, the meaning is different, so it is not correct. Appear we should not use. So both 1 and 4. Next, while studying the psychology, here also we are having four words, one of which is inappropriate or wrongly spelled. We have to identify that. While studying the psychology of children, we guessed children with a series of problems. That is not correct. Guessed means estimated. Guessed means estimated. So here guessed is inappropriate. We should use the correct word. We presented. We presented children. We presented children with a series of problems, including some that were intentionally designed to be difficult to solve. So guessed is not correct. Presented children is correct. Then, most entrepreneurs suffer from the fatal flaw of trying to compute people like themselves is not correct. So entrepreneurs always recruit the people. Entrepreneurs always recruit the people. So you should not use compute. We should use recruit or hire. Both are correct. Instead of using compute, we should use recruit or hire. So we are hiring the people or recruiting the people like themselves. They look like us. They went to the schools they went to. So most entrepreneurs suffer from the fatal flaw of trying to recruit people like themselves. That means entrepreneurs will find the very difficult to find the employees dedicated towards the job. So most entrepreneurs suffer from the fatal flaw of trying to recruit people or hire people is correct. Don't use the word compute. Computing means calculating, which is inappropriate. Use recruit or hire. The average Columbia hospital cost rupees 80 crores and 12 months. To build it from stamina is not correct. To build it from the starting. So we should use scratch. So here exact word is from the starting. From the starting means from scratch level, from ground level. So if you want to construct an average Columbia Asia hospital, it will cost you around 80 crores and it will take 12 months if you want to start it from the ground level, from the beginning. So don't use the word stamina, you should use scratch. Then, an audit by CAG on public-private partnership in the highway sector exposed several lapses in the manner in which the projects were commissioned and executed. So exposed, bringing into limelight. EXPOSTD. Lapses. Lapses means flaws, mistakes. LAPSES. Manner. MANNER. Executed. EXECUTED. So all are correct. That is the correct answer. Next. It was summer of 2004 and Meenakshi, a landless tribal girl from Koduru village in Srikakulam district, was convinced that the only way for her to throttle is incorrect. Throttle means suffer. Throttle means suffer. So to change her is correct. So don't use the word throttle, we should use change. The only way for her to change her debt-ridden life. So if you want to change our life, if one want to change one's life, they have to change the way of practicing. So here, it was the summer of 2004 and Meenakshi, a landless tribal girl from Koduru village, was convinced that the only way for her to change her life. So if she want to change her life, she has to change the way her family is practicing agriculture. If you practice the agriculture differently, then we can easily come out of our problems. So here the only way for her to change her debt-ridden life, that means debt-ridden life means poverty. Debt-ridden life was by changing the way her family practiced agriculture. So throttle is not correct. Throttle means suffer, which is not correct. Here you should use appropriate word change. Change is correct. So throttle is incorrect. So with this we completed Fridays and Saturdays paper. On Wednesday we are going to discuss about the Mondays and Tuesday paper. Okay, thank you very much.